starting out by taking supplements. I'm going to be taking supplements, which are known by people who watch my channel, people that normally know that I'm being on supplements. So I'm about to take a dose of supplements, so I'm doing it live now. So here's my bag of supplements. I recommend everybody who cares about their health to invest in a filter pot or some other type of filter system to filter your tap water. Because it can be, it's not impossible, it's better than tap water, put it like this. So, now I'll start with this liposomal vitamin C. So I'll take two types of vitamin C. Liposomal vitamin C, which is what this is, and then so-called regular vitamin C. Plain, pure ascorbic acid, which is the science name of vitamin C. Where do I get this vitamin C? Närokällan, a Swedish website, it's where I've been ordering it. I used to order it on Amazon, but I stopped being able to find Amazon. So I take two forms of vitamin C. I'm big on vitamin C. Okay, that's the most important vitamin. If I could only bring one vitamin to the desert island, it would be vitamin C. Okay, if I could only bring one vitamin to the desert island, and as much as I'd like to bring, okay, like tons, I could bring a ton if I wanted to. But the one vitamin I would pick would be vitamin C. Okay, now two forms of vitamin C. I take two forms of vitamin C, liposomal and regular, so-called. So this is acido ascorbico, ok. A tavola spremutta di arancia. Che cosa? Oh, spremutta di arancia. Ok. A tavola, buongiorno. Ok. Buongiorno. Ok. It's a me, Mario, or something like this. So, okay. So it's like the power-ups, okay. So yeah, all jokes aside, this is vitamin C powder, this is liposomal vitamin C. And also the two types of vitamin C that I take. Liposomal and acido ascorbico, spremutta di arancia, okay. A tavola, buongiorno, also for this, okay. I know how to say orange juice in Italian, it's like random things, okay. So like, don't get the idea that I can speak Italian and hold a conversation. Like, I know a few words and phrases, okay, that's it. So one of the words that stuck to memory is orange juice, and it's spremutta di arancia, okay? Spremutta di arancia. And it's not really good unless you at least try to get the Italian pronunciation, try to sound like an Italian guy. It's not like, the level one is just to speak the words, but like level two is to try to sound like an Italian guy you saw the movie or something like this. It's like the archetypical Italian. So, acido ascorbico, okay. Acido ascorbico, oh, magnifico, buonissimo, something like this. Okay, so well, here's the point. Ascorbic acid, vitamin C, okay. So, what type of vitamin C do I take? Two types, liposomal and regular. Where do I source the liposomal? Närokällan.se is where I buy it. And it's not an advertisement, okay. So I'm not going to hide where I buy my supplements unless somebody pays me. So it's a website I used to buy it on Amazon, and I stopped able to get it. So I couldn't find it with Prime anymore on Amazon. And I switched to find a store, and it has fast shipping. So I can find it cheap on a website. But with this one, it's $65 for a 30 pack with very fast shipping, rapid shipping, like a rush order shipping. Okay. And so that comes from Närokällan, which translates to Näro, like nutrition or nourishment source. Okay. Närokällan, source or stream, spring, nutrition, nourishment spring, Närokällan. Roughly, you could translate it to nourishment spring or something like this. And this is the other type of vitamin C that I take. Liposomal, regular, liposomal. Both vitamin C. Okay. 5 myror är fler än 4 elefanter. Okay, somebody's mind blown, okay. So this is a bit TV show I watched as I was a kid. 5 ants are more than 4 elephants. Okay. That's the name of the show. It's like mind blown, okay. 5, it's like a ton of feathers. What weighs more? Like a trick question. What weighs more? A kilo of feathers or a kilo of lead? Now you already told how much it weighs, see? But as a kid, be like a Buddhist koan or something, like a Buddha. Be like a feathers are light, lead is heavy. They like the gears are spinning, they like the numbers, like the internal graphics, like the good. That's by the way how my mind works when I make the decodes, like the good doctor, the autistic guy, the good doctor. I'm not joking. It's not that far when I make the videos and the recall ability. I have a near like autistic savant brain. So that's kind of like if you want to explain how my mind works. It's similar to that when I make the streams where it's like the King Bad verse being quoted. Like I quote one verse, you mind to another verse, it pops up, I quote that too. And that ties into this other bad verse, and then this is the doctrine. So, or it's like the agenda, no conformity with decode. Sugar represents sugar. There is a scene, see, they start playing my mind. There is a scene where Sugar walks into Texas gas station and goes, how much? The guy says 69 cents. Google search advent of sugar 1069. See, that's a historical number associated intimately to the substance, and all from memory. See, the teaching, whatever I'm doing, is all from memory. So I have the turbotisms. Some people, if you're having tissus problems, I feel bad for yourself. I got 99 plus IQ and low 81 or something like this. So I got the high IQ turbotisms. So this like it comes in different. It's a spectrum, okay. So some people are MR, quote unquote, which like I'm not making fun of them, but there's some people are autistic. It's like they're slow, as you say, to be polite. It's like they have some. They're not the sharpest tool in the shed. Swing blade, okay. So it's like there's some people are not the sharpest tool in the shed. They're like gruntisms. They got the gruntism, where it's like swing blade. So you know the guy. I don't know if fix will get one of those for this, for this. It's like, you know the guy. Bill Buckford, I think, maybe. I think it's where he had the smokes out of box instead of the. Okay, that's another person would ask that question to Tom Petty. Would ask that question to Tom Petty? I don't think you would. I am reacting to that you would ask that question to me. That you wouldn't ask to Tom Petty. Okay? You'd be up and I put some spec on it. Okay? So anyway, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Okay, so here's the point. So here's the thing. Okay? So here's the thing. Yeah, so one thing to the other. I'm not joking. That's kind of how my brain works. Like the good doctor. And his work with the Jew, to see Jew in everything got to hand every part. It's a joke. Pacino, there was etiquette. Keanu Reeves, when he was a young whippersnapper coming up with a lot of acting. Okay, I taught him everything he knows. By the way, Keanu Reeves taught him everything he knows. Everything Keanu Reeves knows is like a graph. All the things Keanu Reeves knows, things that Mike South taught him, and it's like the same thing. Okay, I taught him everything he knows. Okay, he knows something, you know he taught it to him. Okay, oh, he can tie shoes. Keanu Reeves exposed, seen tying shoes. Apparently, God knows how to tie shoes. Okay, it's like some people learn at 4, some people never get it. So yeah, you know why he knows this. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, so here's the thing. People ask him, Mike, do you? Okay. I got a phone call there. People keep asking me, Mike, are you an actor? I say yes. I act in, out, besides myself. Okay. Much knowledge makes thee mad. Paul, thou art beside thyself. Much knowledge maketh thee mad, or something like this. And he said, no, I said, don't worry about it. Okay. So here's the point. Yeah, so all that to say is I got the tisms. Okay. I got the turbotisms with the hydraulics. See? So I got the upgrade package, Pimp My Autism, right? I made exhibit, I got diagnosed autism, they had like the exhibit was like Pimp Your Autism. It's like get the autism, put some turbo on it and and like hydraulics. And you see the training streams and the teaching. So that's the turbotisms with the hydraulics, okay? See? So I got the turbotisms. And some people are autistic. And I'm gonna try to be sensitive here. But it's like I don't have to try most of the time. I'm trying to be sensitive in a particular way, okay? For other people. This is the point. If you got the tisms out there and you don't have the turbotisms with hydraulics, don't feel bad, okay? If you're alive, you got something going, okay? So there's some people that don't have the tisms, they end up dying, like they're getting spawn camped. It's like their baby spawned into mother's womb, and as soon as they spawn in, it's like somebody spawn camps them, and it's like they cancel the spawn and they go to heaven. That's by the way, if you're wondering, do dogs go to heaven? I don't care really. Do babies go to heaven? Sometimes when we talk to people, parents, like they're out to make the Christianity sound rational and like God is evil or something like this. It's such a get to go like, yeah, you do apologetics. I'm sorry, guys, I'm a Christian. You do Christian apologetics, and it's like, hey, people gotta get saved. They gotta burn in hell. Okay, be like, well, what about babies that die in the hospital or something like this? Okay, it's like they're not going to hell. Okay, they're going straight to God. Okay, so babies getting born or die in a car accident, cancer. If this is a baby died of cancer, they're going to heaven. There's nobody under 3 years old that went to hell ever. It is what I believe. I don't believe there ever has been a human that died before 3 years old that went to hell. Okay, there's a certain age known as the age of accountability, where a person is like, and you can argue like, is it 7 years old or 12? It's a fixed number. Like the government has rules. Like in Sweden, it had to be 18 to buy cigarettes or something like this. Or is it individual? It's like when your consciousness, you're smart enough to be able to read the Bible and understand it, and now you become responsible for acting on it. Okay, but I would say, I would think that there's not a person younger than 10 that goes to hell. Okay, so it's a 9-year-old that dies, go to heaven, because never got to a point where they're mature enough to grasp, comprehend complex concepts and have understanding of right and wrong. The brain's not fully mature. They can't really understand things well as a human being can. So God is not unrighteous when He takes vengeance, which means anybody that suffers like the vengeance of being a lost sinner, like God's righteousness, and wake up in hell and go to lake of fire. There's nobody says, "Oh, God did this guy dirty by letting him go to lake of fire." See, God is never unrighteous, even when He takes vengeance. God is never like punching somebody too hard or going too easy on somebody or something like this. So back to the leading here. 2 types of vitamin C. I was privately started like time for a dose of supplements. I could sense cortisol, blood pressure, adrenaline levels. I have internal diagnostics. I don't have to hook myself up to the machine. I can be like, oh, I have high cortisol right now, and then I start thinking about things and doing things, and then next thing I know, I'm doing routines. So I'm gonna do the routine here, okay? And time for another dose of supplements, okay? So I was gonna do that, and they said, do it live. We do it live. We do it live. I was gonna do it live. I decided to do it live. So I went live, and I'm gonna take the supplements. So vitamin C is the most important vitamin out of all the supplements that I take. If I could only keep taking one, it would be vitamin C. And what type of vitamin C? Not effervescence, not ester C, not what's it called, emergency. Pure ascorbic acid vitamin C powder and liposomal. Those are the 2 forms of vitamin C that I take. And the vitamin C powder on Amazon. And it's like I found the cheapest kilo bag that I can find that has Prime. That I could click Prime. And I ended up finding this. And once I found one, that's like a good deal. It's like I go to like buy again and buy again. So I think this was 298 Swedish crowns, $29.8 for a kilo of ascorbic acid. No shipping because it's Prime. Okay. and this lasts me about a month. So at least a month, you cannot stop. I spend 30,000 milligrams of vitamin C per day. Okay, I'm not joking. It sounds like a joke. Nepal had a quote, yeah, you can't stop me. I spend 30,000 in a day, something like this, which sounds kind of psychopathic. Now, if you're a general, it's like we got 10,000 French recruits come from France on the battlefield. Okay, we lost 12,000 here. Get 10,000 more coming in. We have keep spending men, and we're gonna win the war. Okay, see. So Napoleon had a quote, something to the tune of, "You cannot stop me. I spent 30,000 men a day." So augmented that quote to the health fitness war, the war of health. It's like part of me having been unstoppable, not dying from health problems, stuff like this, has been taking good care of my health. And one of many things I do to take care of my health is take supplements. Okay, and for me, a kilo bag of vitamin C lasts me 1+ month, so at least a month. Okay. Nothing I've said is you just be taking some medical information. Talk to the doctor before starting to or stop to take any supplements. Okay. I'm just sharing what my philosophy, what I do, what I think. So, what I do with this is pure vitamin C powder, and I make vitamin C water. Okay. And I get a glass bottle, fill the water, and pour in the powder. Now, I start by filling it a little bit, pour the powder, and then mix it like this and add some more water, and it can still be a little bit at the bottom. But yeah, that I make more vitamin C water. It's simple. Put vitamin C powder in water. So I take liposomal vitamin C and regular, and I stopped with those two. So I'm coming up on a supplement dose here. This sachet. It's up this sachet, so it sounds kind of Gaelic is an old dialect. It sounds kind of Gaelic, okay, Killaley or something like this. So Irish or something like this. So yeah, I pronounce it as sachet, okay, not sachet, okay. Oh, it's a fabulous sachet. It just has some vibe to it, I don't like. So I pronounce it sachet, okay? You say potato, I say go fuck yourself, buddy. Okay, so you say sachet, I say fuck you, sachet, okay? Is how you say it. I'm being facetious, I'm not meaning to have people go screw themselves right now. When I mean it, you know. So here's the point, okay? So, yeah, I say potato, you say potato, okay? You say tomato, I say tomato, okay? And I say tomato and tomato, so I win either way, okay? Whichever is the rightest way to say it, I'm doing both. So, I took the liposomal vitamin C, and some of these, a lot of people's stuff is emotional right now, and there's people are writing in the chat, and be like, oh, lipo C, it tastes bad. Not in my chat, but like some people like, oh, it just tastes so bad, but stop buying it, you don't like it, okay? You see? But it's like, I'll be a little facetious. So I remember when I started the first time trying lipo C, it's like, ooh, okay. It was kind of like, ooh, okay. So it's weird. It's unlike anything else it tastes. I guess your taste buds, the memory bank in your brain, texture and taste in your reptilian brain, it's like tastes and textures we have previously encountered. And it's like that. I think that could be it. Part of it. Be like, it's so different from anything else you've tasted before. And I think there's 5 types of like sour, bitter, salt, yada yada. Okay, so it could be that it's just so different. It's part of people like recall saying, oh, it doesn't taste good. It's not candy. A lot of things are the worst for you are the sweetest, like ice cream, a teaspoon of ice cream. This is a sachet is roughly a teaspoonful or a tablespoon, flat tablespoon. We squeeze it a tablespoon. Okay, and it's like does taste good, but it's a supplement, a vitamin. Whereas if I get a tablespoon of ice cream, oh, soft serve ice cream, I'm serving Satan. I soften myself up. I'm serving the satanic deep state. It's like we want men to have no teeth and be mentally weak and deranged and rabid porn watchers and all these other things that it's like they at least don't mind if they have the car. See? So we want them bred in circuit. We want them watching sports, not doing that. We're not really hype about guys training themselves. It's like we're better off have the message of watching sports and young men not doing that much. Okay, so that's the point. Uh, so here's the point. A tablespoon of ice cream. Do I have to work hard enough for 50 minutes and sell you on the fact that ice cream is bad for your health? That it's not like a healthy thing to eat, okay? Okay, so it's like a tablespoon of ice cream. It's not great, okay? But it tastes great, so wow, I'm loving this, okay? It's like a tickle in my mouth or something. It's like, oh, wow, it's great. But it's greatly bad for you, okay? It's bad for you, okay? It's bad for you, okay? See? Okay. Dr. Jesus calling. Dr. Jesus calling. Code blue, stat, vector, defib. Okay. Okay, hit him again. It's the patient's no response. Okay. 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 See, he's like, oh, he's back. Okay. Dr. Jesus, another win. See? Okay. It's Dr. Jesus, another win. Okay. Couldn't take them back. I'm trying to take them back. I couldn't take them back. I'm trying to bring them back. I couldn't bring them back. God damn man walk on the green mile, everybody. So that's the point. Okay? You have to try to bring them back, okay? He had a master himself. He made friends with it. This type of guy who become best friends with a rat, okay? This is how his cell. The Green Mile, okay, was a big black man. Okay, not called Baba that you hear about. He's always a guy called Baba in prison in American folklore or stuff like this. Okay, like you show up in prison, be like a white collar financial crimes person in prison. And it's like a guy. It's called Baba. That you guys here's to yourself. Okay, then you say, do you understand? So you're like, well, here's the point. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, okay. So it's like here's the point. But that's a movie, Green Mile. Goddamn, Walker, Green Mile. It's a kind of interesting movie. I remember I watched it. It's a good movie. And part of the plot was a big black man, okay, who was like out in the cornfields. And he's like, spoiler alert, for the future, this is a one-time catch-all spoiler alert. Where it's like, anytime you tune into me in the future, you'll be spoiler alert, okay? Because I must start. Here's what happened last part of this movie. Here's the secret truth about it. So here's the point. Imaginary bed. You didn't imagine bed now, okay? We just got to that level fast, okay? So here's the boy still with me, then. Here's the thing, okay? Mix the magic with the cookies. I love you, cookie baker. Peanut butter, chocolate chip, da and pecan. Magic cookie, magic cookie, magic cookie baker. Mix the magic with the cookies. I love you, cookie maker. Peanut butter, chocolate chip. Okay, this is okay. So is that okay? Here's the thing. Was a Swedish TV duo, Philip Fredrik, who had like a series, several series I used to watch. I used to be a fan. Okay. I used to be a fan. Okay. I'm stopped being a fan of anything, anybody. Okay. No, it's back when they went to it was Internet Channel show. And it's similar to when I heard Joe Rogan to explain it, talk about Anthony Bourdain, his cooking show. Similar in kind of like what the caller is. It was like normally the Swedish TV shows be like buttoned up and it's like everything's like the girl's script or something. So it's like they do like going to the tower pizza. It's like kind of like this. But like it was kind of patterned because like it's more like where he's like goes to gets drunk, eats the night food stand, and do you understand? So it's kind of similar to that, but it's more like average Joes with a car and follow around going to different countries, kinda. And they met a guy who was doing that. Was a peanut butter chocolate. And they met all kinds of different characters. 100 höjdare is one of the series, and then Grattis världen, and High Chaparral, and some other ones. So they had some shows. Anyway, it's the point. They have a podcast now, and I used to listen to it unless they finished it. I used to listen to a few episodes. So anyway, yeah. So I got the tisms, the turbotisms with the hydraulics. Okay, plural form congenital autismitis of the neural region. Okay, full blown. Okay, full blown autismitis. I don't know if it was a guy who coughed in school or something like this when I was a kid, but it's like I came down with full blown autism. Okay, this autisms, plural form. So obviously people have autism singular, so you got one autism to worry about. But I got the plural form, like the Medusa autism, where it's like once you get one of them under control, this is another one that comes out where it's like it's the autism on Christmas past. It's okay. He was hiding. He's a drawer somewhere. So here's the point. I got plural form, congenital, autismitis, subcutaneous neural autismitis. Okay, grand mal. Okay, grand mal with the seizures. Okay, see, see. So it's like that's the subtitle. Basically, I got the autism for real. Okay, but it's like I refer to it as all kinds of stuff. Okay, if I like to refer to autism as an equal disease, I can do that if I want to, because I got the tisms. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm not talking about other people's. Hold your horses, okay? Don't get your parents in a bunch. If you got the tisms out there and you watch this, you're able to understand what I'm saying, okay? Don't be offended. I'm not calling you an autism that has a disease, okay? Okay. Now, if you're sick with or you got autism, you get a cold. Now you're sick of the cold while also having autism, okay? Chili con carne, chili with meat, okay? Autism con diseasio, something like this. Okay, so here, okay, so here's the point. So ever since somebody told me I can't refer to autism as a disease or a condition to be improved, I really started enjoying it. Understand? See, it's like I really started enjoying it. Understand? It's just like it's not supposed to. I'm not supposed to. Okay, I'm not supposed to. Okay, I'm not supposed to. Okay, it's like yeah, I'm gonna do it. So that's how that works. So it's the point. Okay, I'm not supposed to. Okay, what's in room distribute? You got no vicious being there. Okay, just see, he's been talking to the camera. Okay, here's Johnny. All job and no play makes Jack a dull boy. All Jack and no work makes dull a Jack boy or something like this. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. X100, okay? X100, okay? Here's Johnny, okay? So it's like, here's Johnny. Mr. Torrance. He's been a willful boy. A very willful boy, if I must say so, sir. Okay. He's a naughty boy. He's quite willful, if I might say so, sir. Okay. Not. I corrected him. This is my favorite part. I corrected him, sir. I had daughters myself, a pair of twins. One day they playing matches, so I corrected them, sir. And would you believe? Okay. I corrected them, sir. Maybe it is who we're talking to. What it is? Maybe it is who we're talking to. Okay, if I might say so, sir. Okay, you know the guy in the shining movie, the waiter. Okay, so anyways, the point. Where's it going with this? This is infotainment, okay? Because I'm teaching stuff, but I'm also having a good time at the same time. So I've taken the liposome vitamin C and the regular vitamin C. vitamin E. Okay, see, vitamin E, okay, can be an next supplement. Vitamin E soft. I've always asked for that to feed the kids. Okay, so okay, okay, so here's the vitamin E. Okay, soft gels. Ein, zwei, drei. During intensifying. Okay. Anytime you're counting. I do bilingual bicep curls. It's rare form. You heard about bicep hammer curls before somewhere. You heard about seated bicep curls. You heard about double bicep curls. Rare form. Bilingual bicep curls. Where I start counting one in English. Then maybe go Swedish. Ett, två, and then the third one. Oh, the French or something like this. Is it no Russian? I did 2, 3, I can count the 3 Russian ones. 24, 44. Also, that's a point. So it's like a trilingual bicep curl, or quad or something like this. So that's a rare bicep curl where you're counting in a different language each arm. Okay. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 21, or something like this. Okay, got a tail on it. And then, okay, Svans is a Swedish word for tail. Okay. And once in the German, we start counting about 10, so when you add 20, 21, 22, 30, or something like this. Then it get weird. That's the point. In the Spanish, it goes Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, something like this. And I'm starting to second guess myself. I just like the best one right now. But it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 14, 5, 7, 8, 9, 9, 5, I think it's 10. So it was just, I feel like I just might buy a hair have been able to count the 10. Okay. Possibly got something wrong. Now, niacin like. Yeah. See? Okay. Tyranny intensifying. So it's like tyranny intensifying, closed caption. Once I started cutting German, it's like tyranny intensifying. So, yeah. I like to joke sometimes and be like, I'm suffering from the evil disease of autism or stuff like this. Now, to be precise, as a disclaimer, I'm not talking about your autism. If you're autistic and you watch this, okay, I'm talking about my autism. If I want to look at like an evil disease, they cleave something, they say an evil disease. My lobster friends then they leave my sore. And my sore, my autism sore runs in the night. It's like I got autism pimples in my back. And it's like the autism passes, it's like running in the night. It's like draining, self-draining. Like you got like pus-filled autism sores all over my body. it's like oozing pus, and I have no healing salve or ointment, and I have nobody to bind up my wounds that I might be healed or something like this. And I strive in the night watches. Okay. It's like I wait. It's like in the night watches I discomforted, okay, and my rest evades me. Okay. See, my rest evades me. Okay. See. Like my sore runs in the night. It's like once it's like I already like crushed the boundary. It's like we call it a disease. Like, it's getting worse. Like, it's like now it's a disease that it's like it makes you have sores. It's like scabs. So it's like possibly measles is connected to it somehow. Okay. See. Okay. So here's the point. We have to blink to Morse code. Okay. So here's the point. What's this? Oh, ashwagandha. Okay. We already put one in there. L-theanine was what I was looking for. I've been having one hell of a time, to tell you what. I'll have you know. Okay? I'll have you know that I've been having one hell of a good time. ALA, Athlete Podcast. This slash is brought to you by ALA, Breakfast of Champions. See, ALA, EA Sports, City Game. Okay, okay, here we go. EA Sports, City Game. No, EA Sports, City Game. No, the first one was better actually. It got worse. So yeah, we got one in, a decent one. So here we go. We got garlic tablets. We're not taking that right now. Random supplement or some sort on here. We can see which I'm gonna take. That's what we're going to. Okay. B-complex. What about no NAC? NS260. See, that's the ticket. NAC NS260. Oh, Mike, you're autism. You're gonna have bad coordination with family. Hey, hold my beer. Say, Mike, if you got autism, you're not gonna be good at sports and be family or something like this. Hold my beer. Okay, so that's part of like I can tell you like the secret there. When I do the juggling and then it falls, sometimes I play it off and act as if that was part of the game and go like that was the fishing. You understand? To be like this, and then be like. As if that was on purpose. So, yeah, anyway, so that's like a save. We got vitamin E, 3 capsules. What's happened to that game? Vitamin E soft gels, ashwagandha, niacinamide, aka vitamin B3, ALA, alpha-lipoic acid, NAC, N-acetylcysteine, and last but not least, magnesium plus B6 complex, like a G6, okay. This is a magnesium plus B6, magnesium complex, and the tablets. This is a multiple magnesium supplement, which means it has 6 forms of magnesium. Here, a complete magnesium complex, 6 different forms of magnesium, and vitamin B6. And there's 375 milligrams of magnesium per tablet, which is 100% of the RDA in Sweden, okay, equivalent, DAD. B6 4 milligrams. So yeah, this is not the first or second that takes this week after that. This might be the third dose actually. Without eating, I didn't eat. I've been sleep fasting, food fast. I didn't sleep or eat for 20 plus hours. Okay. Oh, let me tell you about a hedgehog in the church. Okay. Oh, let me tell you. Come on now. Okay. Let me tell you about the hedgehog in the church. Okay. This is a guy I found. That's kind of. Yeah. I'm okay. Moses Palmer, he's got a very good preaching style. I did an impression video. I'm trying to preach the same way. Kind of as a chair that's just trying to preach in the same style as he does. And it might become like a recurring thing. Okay. And he's a guy's about to you can check out, I made a video. If you search Boxstyle Preach, it's a link in the description where I link this channel. You can watch the original. Okay. So it's like an impression. So it's kind of like Hunter S. Thompson and then Johnny Depp. It's like how does he talk? What's his cadence and body language? And let's try to be as close to that as possible. There's like an impression on the side. It's like he talks. You understand? So it's like an impression. Okay. So impressions are a subcategory of acting. Okay. Now typically the best actors are not the best impressors. Impressicators. Okay. Impressionists. Meaning, is I see more people are really good impressed are like comedians, like Shane Gillis doing a Trump impression for this. And it's not like a whole actor. Now, part of acting can be being an impressions, where it's like you're gonna play this celebrity, like Jamie Foxx gonna play Mike Tyson or this. And it becomes like an impression, like just try to sound like it or okay, och lär mig hur man gör eld och sånt like this. Okay. Du kan inte lura mig gosse. Jag har inga konstigt hår. Okay. say, teach me how to make a fire. Okay. See. Okay. Och lär mig hur man gör eld. King Louis. Okay. In the Jungle Book. Och lär mig hur man gör eld. Okay. That guy. He's on fire. Om du slår den eller vet, kom ihåg vad du lär om ballong. Silikon. Spagera. Here's the point. I might have to do another nasal rinse. I've been getting a runny nose in my eyes a little bit. Sore vexed. Okay, yeah, so anyway, suppose this has been a live entertainment stream, so don't take everything too seriously. If you're watching this YouTube, you are the resistance. Okay? This guy watches it, this is a live comedy performance. Okay, nothing to see here. YouTube admin team. Somebody flagged this, be like there's somebody in the head office looking at this guy do something wrong in this video. Nothing to see here, YouTube. Okay? See, nothing to see here, people. It's just a regular, plain old comedy performance live stream, okay? Live stage play performance comedy, the musical. Previous disclaimer, Act 1679, U.S. Copyright Act, fair use content education purposes, entertainment, commentary, society. Okay, that gets the job done. Like the lawyers put, like disclaimer, U.S. Copyright Act, commentary, entertainment, teaching, scholarship research. Okay, entertainment, comedy, jokes, good times. Okay, can't get me. Okay, don't taste me, bro. Don't taste me, bro. Don't taste it. 18 plus. Don't taste me, bro. 18 plus. Like 18 plus, not a video. Let's go back and check YouTube Studio. Oh, the 18 plus my video doing a live hygiene vlog where I'm rinsing my hair over the bathtub for nudity and fetishes. So it's like we put 18 plus on the stream, so people need to be logged in, and I go click like why for nudity fetishes or something like this it says. Okay, it's like the terms of service. Okay, I didn't get a strike, but they put 18 plus on it. So that it's like this. This is the reason that we put an 18 plus on it. And it's a man. So notice I haven't heard about American Dream. He's a bodybuilder who's shirtless in most of his videos, live streaming, exercising, like rubbing baby on stuff like he's doing. Okay, and these type of people. It'd be like they put 18 plus because I was bare chest in my video, washing my face or something like this. Okay. But if you're Mike Sack, Christian told the video, it's like they just get ridiculous with you. So I'm gonna have a good time with these 10 times before this is over, okay? I'm gonna keep having a good time. And what else? Next, okay, what's the next thing? Life is always about the next move. That's a way to look at it. Okay, I've heard it said life is always about the next move. So here's the point. The Illuminati have made fun of me. The Illuminati has had the Illuminati in deep state. They'd be like, Mike, okay. We're playing chess while you're playing checkers. What is? Okay. Here's my retort. Okay. Here's my retort. A good short-term game is a good long-term game. So if you analyze the technical, Microsoft is playing checkers when the deep state are playing chess. Okay. It's like they're trying to be like, oh, your strategy is bad because you're short-term, where they're looking long-term. Well, here's my retort. Strategy. A good short-term game is a good long-term game. So I'm like, wow, long-term game. I'm a Christian. I'll start by lying week 1, being a dishonest liar. Week 2, I lie 25% less. And week 3, I lie 5% less. And then 3 months from now, I'll be not lying and living honestly. No, it's a short-term game. As a Christian, I read the Bible today, wake up today, see checkers. Good short-term game equals good long-term strategy. It's like, wake up there, I'm a Christian, Be a truthful person speaking the truth. Read the Bible and pray to God every day. And that short-term game, which is good things to do as a Christian, take your vitamins, say your prayers, read the Bible every day, and that short-term game, today doing this, that I do every day, becomes a good long-term game. So if you're playing checkers well enough, that beats chess. Okay. See, it's kind of simple. This simplicity to Christian life. Where it's like, it's not like, oh, complicated, some kind of grand strategy or scheme or some device or some plot you have to hatch to figure out how to live optimally this life. No, it's pretty simple. It's like, do what God tells you to do, okay? It's like, pray to God, confess your sins, read the Bible daily. And you learn more, and then you act more on the knowledge that you learn. You learn more by reading the Bible, and you act more on the knowledge all the time. But it's like the Christian walk is a day-to-day walk. See, and there's a verse about this. For when you ought to say, if the Lord wills, this we go to this and that city. All such boasting is evil. See, like, you don't hear me talk about my 5-year plan. 5 years from now, I'll be running my own company, be self-employed, and have a car and a dog, and live in this city or somewhere, this country. Could be an expat, can move to Costa Rica or somewhere, have a beach house 3 years from now. Okay? Because the Bible says all such boasting is evil. For what is your life? It is but a vapor that dureth for a little time. See? So the Bible says that's not, you shouldn't live like that. Boast yourself of the future. For that was not what the tomorrow being forth. So it's like, well, 3 years from now I'll be, it's like you might not even be alive. You don't know if it's like 3 years from now I'll be this. How do you know that you're even alive and that the rapture didn't happen within 3 years? Okay, it's acting almost like you're God, and you have like the knowledge that for sure that this is the future. Okay, so in like specifics. So the Bible actually proves that to have this, which is common in the world system. It would be like make a 5-year plan and then make it certain. People like self-help circles. Be like make a 5-year plan and like wish like to like tell yourself, if I'm gonna have a Porsche 3 years from now for this, I will have it for this. The Bible says you're not supposed to have a mentality. What is your life? It is but a vapor. Okay. So what is a vapor? You like smoke, or if you're boiling an egg and you have steam. If you have the steam going from the pot, you move the pot. How long can you still see the steam in the air before it's pulled out the vent? Okay. That's like a way to look at it. Human mortality. Human life is fairly short in the grand scheme of things. There's different mentalities that people do, like sore after workout or something like this. Hot or cold, and I'm a hot person. I mean, some people always have different exercise to have like soreness in the shoulder or the elbow or something like this, and they put like ice packs on it. Where I do the opposite, like if I feel like stiffness or inflammation or pain somewhere, I like to be warm, okay? To stay warm. Get warm, stay warm. And like the cold will be if I have, like I'm lighter, so you burn my finger, I'm putting on cold water for a while. But other than that, I mean, there's different school of thought. Some people that come from the gym, they have like a sore elbow, they put ice on it. Whereas I might put a compression sleeve that makes it warmer than an extra shirt and keep it warm, and I feel like that helps more. That's my preference, like 9 or 10 times. Rigidity is death, fluidity is life, you could say. That's also part of what I've had to overcome in personal growth. Like rigidity, which is common with people with autism. Strict adherence to routines and rituals make it sound like some kind of Catholic, okay? It sounds too religious for me to use it. Routines, okay? So autistic people a lot of times have like rigidity or like fixed. It's like, do you understand? Like rigidity. It's common, okay? And I don't have that anymore. I don't have it anymore. I also used to be kind of perfectionistic, or be like, oh, not I say if I'm gonna do this, I do the best job ever, or I'm not doing anything. But sometimes a job that gets done beats a perfect job that doesn't. Do you understand? A decent video on how to be healthy. If I want to make it, I want to make a video today. Another video like get the word out. Here's some things you can do to be healthier. Okay. I mean, it's not gonna be smoke cigarettes. Okay. It's like, well, it's like I don't feel like my energy is at the best right now. I don't look my best, feel my best. So wait maybe a week. I feel like on my A game and make the video or something like this. Sometimes a decent video that gets done beats a perfect video that doesn't. Yeah. I used to be a geek played by OCD. Okay, so as that's also commonly correlated with autism. In childhood, I had severe OCD. Okay, actually, I overcame that, and it didn't just like fall off. It was some, you know, navigating my free will, my human wilderness, in a way. So, and it will be especially pronounced in teenage years, and I don't have the same OCD thing anymore. Now, I'm not discrediting myself. I'm not talking video on this effort to discredit myself a crazy weirdo or something like this. Well, I've got autism and I used to have OCD that I killed myself from. I don't think that makes me weak. That's a strength. So, as a teenager, I had severe OCD. So, to give you an example, an idea, not trying too hard to be super precise, but it's like it could take 30 minutes to make it from the bathroom to my bedroom to turn off lights, go to bed. But when it was the worst, like childhood OCD, I would have like extreme OCD. So it'd be like a whole process of, and there'd be vocal like steams involved with the OCD, and like tics and stuff like this. That's a part of it. So it'd be like this. This is OCD, okay? Case study from experience. Like, I'm a kid with severe OCD. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed, okay, and go to bed, take a leak, and then wash your hands. It'd be like, well, I wash my hands once, and I want like the faucet to be lined up completely straight or something like this. Like it can go like this. And it's like it looks straight, but it doesn't feel right. Okay, like tap a little bit on the left side, almost there, but it's just so it's like so gotta get this. Do not perturb my circles. Okay. Don't perturb my circles. So it's like the circles were not to be perturbed. First forming the circles and the squares and then not having them perturbed. And there'd be perturbations and you had to reset and start over. Okay. See, the circles would be perturbed and you had to go back, loop back to the beginning. So it's like, I'm not joking, if you don't know what OCD is, you can get an idea here. So, and it's not mental illness, it's not like delusions I'm gonna die if I don't do this, but it's just something that, a process that I really feel that I have to do, okay? So if it will feel immensely meaningful, okay? So I said something's important, okay? And it's like go to the bathroom, take a leak, wash my hands, and it's like, oh, the faucet is not lined up, and line it up, and maybe take a minute or two lining up the faucet. And now I feel like, okay, I got it just as it's supposed to be, okay? And so now I leave the toilet, and I close the door, and then it's maybe it's like I close the door, It's like maybe it can be like a ritual where it's like 11 times specifically. Like, to press the handle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Click. That felt okay. I got it. Okay, see, I got it down here. 11. Okay, the door's closed now. Next part. Okay, all the way to the bedroom. It's like a rug. It is floor tiles with lines on them, and the rug needs to be like perfectly aligned to the floor tiles. See, and it feels bad if it's a little bit not straight or something like this. It has to. So it's like pull it back a little bit, move it to the left. Okay, and push you a little bit. Oh, okay, the tassel maybe this tassel is just straight now. Okay, and it could be at a certain point be like, no, I scored. I had to go back and start over the beginning. Okay, so it's like so it could take like maybe like 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Now and then, like make it from the bathroom to the bedroom, and then it could be once I'm in the bedroom, turn off the light switch. Didn't feel right. Turn it on again. Okay, turn it off. Now that's 2. Okay, 1, 2, and the number 2 is just like numbers too. It's like it's like harmony. It's like harmonizing the universe. Okay, so it's like 3, 4, on off 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Seriously, something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it be vocal stems to like call in with the numbers. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 feels good. 9. Don't touch it again. See, now the lights can stay on. See, so this is what how the OCD I can be. Now nowhere is it. I'm like crazy. Okay, I think it's like I'm like changing reality or keeping demons from attacking us by doing this. There's no like crazy ideation. It's just like something that's like I feel stress about the chaos and I need to create order. Okay, so it's like this. I need to create order here in the external. And straight and lined up like this, and this is like low level self-help where you're working to change the inside, like up down regulate stress levels by doing things in the external environment. See, it's like tap this here and maybe it makes you feel a little bit better, but it's like really what the issue is possibly was like severe niacinamide deficiency coupled with high cortisol and adrenaline. Really, what I would think now, if I like flash to the hey guy in the middle of the time machine to myself, hey, you got high cortisol, you're niacinamide deficient, you got neuroinflammation, buddy, okay, and the tisms, okay. It's like from the future, you're not diagnosed yet, we got the tisms, okay, you got the OCDs, you got niacin, you need to start taking niacin, and lower cortisol, okay, ask multiply some methionine or something like this. So, yeah, okay, it's like autism and OCD. Now, I've heard that quite a lot of people go out OCD. Some people OCD each other to go out of it. But, it's an experience. So I'm raw dog in life. I have autism and ADHD, and I'm unmedicated, which means I don't take ADHD meds or calming. I don't take big pharma drugs. Like a lot of people with autism, ADHD, are medicated, and I'm unmedicated in terms of big pharma stuff. And I've been majoring on supplements, diet, and lifestyle, and having seen good improvements. See, having issues, stress, anxiety, common issues with autism, stress, anxiety, and sensitivities, and all these issues. And I have like the medication is a solution. I've been working to improve my mental physical health with diet, nutrition, supplementation, and exercising. But that's been working out for me. Here's another thing. Many things have been plagued by afflicted piper from my youth, but I have overcome them. So it's important. Another thing I killed myself, panic attacks. That's another I had for years. For many years, I had an issue with having panic attacks. Okay, going out being super stressed and having panic attacks before, like on a monthly basis. And I would say that undiagnosed PTSD, CPTSD, most likely for many years. Okay, not seeking treatment and diagnosis. But but no one I know, I think I had that. But it's a point. For sure, panic attacks. Killed myself. So for many years, I had at least a panic attack a month, and I've killed myself. So it's not an exaggeration. It's not that, well, I used to have panic attack a month at least, but now it's every 3 months. No, it's been at least 3 years now one panic attack. So I'm going from having at least one panic attack a month to 3 years of not one panic attack. That's a cure. Complete cessation of a problem, not decreased frequency or intensity of panic attacks. So that's a complete cessation of the problem. That's a cure. See? Another thing I cure myself of, asthma attacks. Okay. Is a ventline inhaler, and we fill a prescription on a monthly basis or so. Salbutamol ventline discus, which I got prescribed from a doctor from being diagnosed with asthma bronchitis and having asthma attacks. I stopped collecting it. I had been refilling it because I killed myself for asthma attacks. I don't get these intense asthma attacks I would get before, where I don't count as an asthma attack. Like sometimes I'm exposed to an allergen and I have a little bit of labored breathing, okay, or exercising. I'm exercising, it's cold, or some perfume I'm allergic to, and I feel like I'm a little bit easier winded than normally, okay. I don't count that as an asthma attack, because I'm not dramatic by nature, really, in the wrong way. What I call an asthma attack, how I count asthma attack, would be, it's like you start having harder to breathe, and it gets incrementally harder to breathe. Okay, that's an asthma attack. Sudden onset ataxia, like sudden onset, intense. Okay, so it's like start low, it's hard to breathe, and it's getting incrementally harder and harder to breathe. Like you feel like your airways are constricting. It's getting harder and harder to breathe, and you're hyperventilating. So that's what I call an asthma attack. Not like, oh, I smell perfume that I'm allergic to, and I feel like I'm a little bit stuffed and not getting as much air or something. I don't count as an asthma attack. Okay. So two things I've cured myself of: asthma attacks and panic attacks. So, but who am I when I make these videos thinking I can teach people health fitness and making claims, bold claims like I can help people improve their mental physical health. See, well, I'm a person that has both research and experience, not just something I read on a blog post, like, oh, I read this can help or something like this. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up. I'm getting ready to cook pretty soon. It's not impossible. I think I might stop meal prepping for my old man fast baking meal. Or if I end up doing 2 meals, we'll see. But I've been, as usual, as my way is, I've been fasting more than 20 hours. And I didn't sleep when I was up all night. And I didn't wake up late too. I woke up late. And I've been up all night and I've been productive. I didn't eat. So I'm proof that it's not impossible to be a human being and have energy and be productive without eating every 3 hours or so. So I like fasting. Fast carbs, okay. Fasting, hard fast. I like to be fast and hard. And I'm a person in my characters. I like physically to be fast and be able to hit hard and have a hard body. David Goggins, stay hard, ripped, lean, chisel with a six-pack. See? And I'm a person that has hardness in my character and fast. See? I fast and I fast. This is, I click this sentence, Jasmine. I fast and I have hard rules, like hard fasting, which okay, not eating until this time. Fasting, okay, 20 hours per day. Take my supplements. No sweets, no treats. See? Exercise, say, I'm going to exercise today. See? So hardness, hardness. And hardness in your character can yield physical hardness. See? Like if you're getting like overweight, slowly, putting on pounds, it can be hard. It's like I'm gonna make rules for myself. Like be hard on myself. I'm gonna eat less than 20 grams of sugar per day. Go on a low sugar diet. Or I'm gonna fast 16 hours per day. That's what it is. If you're that hardness can yield physical hardness. Okay. So the physical, this is kind of radical, but the physical appearance is a testimony and a witness to things. So if you see a person, I've seen it posted before, like alpha male YouTube channels, that the greatest status symbol is a fit physique, because it's something the money can't buy, and it's a testament to having a character. See, I've seen this in like red pill masculinity hairstyle stuff. Like the highest status symbol is a fit physique, because it's something the money can't buy. Like get lucky, win the lottery, you got $1 million, you can buy a Ferrari. But getting in shape, it's like there's no like the Bane movie, Batman, was like overnight, you just get ripped with a six-pack overnight. So, mental softness can lead to physical softness. See, what I mean by that? Mental softness, I said it, mental softness can lead to physical softness. So right now, I'm ripped with a six-pack, lean, like chisel, shredded. It's hard. Basically, I had the same body type as David Goggins, same build as David Goggins. So notice how it's not a pro body, where it's like almost what it is fine, where it's like strong. It's like not scrawny, but like athletic, an athletic build. And I think he probably is bigger, but it's the same body composition. Like same David Goggins and Mike. Now I'd say his chest muscle is big, but pretty much the same physique. Hard, stay hard, see. Michelin man physique, a fat guy, soft, see. If I would get fat, because Mike would happy look soft, see. But if I make it short, I go missing, come back after a year, upload a short, and I'm like fat. They go, you look soft, Mike. You used to understand. So, character, mental softness yields physical softness, or can yield physical softness. But right now I'm hard, ripped with a six-pack, lean muscle, chisel. Like David Goggins, similar physique. I have a fighter's body, like a UFC fighters. I'm a welterweight. My weight class is welterweight. I weighed myself. He's laughing now. Haters in the chat. Mike, you're 110 pounds soaking wet, stuff like this. I got a comment on this. Mike, you're 110 pounds, like you're 135 pounds soaking wet, or stuff like this. You're 5'1". I've got a comment like this, like crazy stuff. Like gaslighting or this weirdness. Like, Mike, you're 5'2". Okay, and then you look like you're 110 pounds soaking wet, or something like this. So, I weighed myself, last time I weighed myself fully clothed was 76.6 kilos. And my legal height is 5'11". My criminal height is 5'9" or 10, I guess, somewhere around there. That's a joke, okay? But it's like, so the legal height is when I went to get my ID card at a police station. And you take a picture, like a passport picture. And you get up on a wall that has like a slider that you pull down. And then you look and it's like, oh, it's this. So it's 180 centimeters when I got my ID card renewed. Now that's with shoes, okay? So 180 with shoes and socks, okay? So without the shoes and measurements at my mom's house, I think it said 177 centimeters. So I'm a little bit surprised. but 177 centimeters, which is not tall, but it's not short. Okay, I would say it's tall, it's not short. That's one of the few ways I'm average, I would say. I might have. I'd have to look at the statistics of like average male height in Sweden or something like this. But I'm gonna be not far from average, okay? See? That makes a point. So, let's say I'm 5'10" then, okay? Without shoes. 5'10", 76 kilos, 76.6, fully dressed. Without clothes, you subtract a kilo, let's say. So, 75.6 kilos, 5'10". So I'll be a welterweight in the UFC weight class system. And that's not 110 pounds soaking wet. And it's not 5'3" or something. You understand? Gotta cause Mike, you're 5, like I'm flexing or exercising. Mike, you look like you're 110 pounds or 135 pounds or like 5'5" or something like this. What I don't like is having to run the faucet for up to 90 seconds before the hot water comes out of the pipe. But it's an expression in Swedish i-landsproblem or something. It's like a first world problem or whatever the problem is. Meaning, these people that live like in I don't know, rural India or Africa somewhere, that they have drinking mud water. There's gotta be somewhere that they have like a well, that there's muddy water in the well, that's all they have. And it's like, meanwhile, person in the Sweden is like, it's like, it takes 90 seconds to get pipe of water on faucet to put in the water. Some people are real problems. So here's the point. I got some real problems there, but hot water is not one. They will change from season to season. In the winter season, it takes less time to get hot water on the faucet, I mean. Because I think they ramp up the heating system in the winter. Because there's water, hot water coming to the radiators. I think it's hot water coming to the radiators. They ramp it up somehow. If I put the radiators on the max heat setting in the summer, it feels like it's still not getting hot. But in the winter, you have the radiator heat setting highest. Now you can feel it's really warm. So I think they're most likely going to like high gear heating in the winter happening. Yeah, so wrap up. It's been a productive day. I made several streams. I've been exercising. Not the intensest, but I've been exercising. Did a martial arts training stream. And I'm just streaming. I want to get a shower pretty soon and start meal prepping.